Try to mentally separate a million, a billion, and a trillion. While the names sound similar, the distance between them is massive. To see that gap, we can translate these numbers into something we experience every day: seconds. 1 million seconds is roughly 11.5 days. It's about the length of a long vacation. This chart shows the scale change when we hit 1 billion. A billion seconds takes us 32 years into the future. To represent a trillion seconds, this third bar stretches 31,700 years into the past, back to the last ice age. A simple mathematical pattern connects these leaps. Moving from a million to a billion and then to a trillion requires adding exactly 3 zeros to the end of the number each time. Our brains evolved to understand days and seasons, not astronomical quantities. Because these numbers break our natural perception of reality, we use a structured ladder to climb up to them. This ladder tracks our progress. The ground floor is 1,000. The first step up is a million, marked by 6 zeros. Look at billion. The prefix by means 2, signaling step 2 of the ladder, adding 3 more zeros. Tri means 3, so a trillion sits on step 3, carrying 12 zeros. A quadrillion follows the same logic. Quad means 4, placing us on step 4 with 15 zeros. Rather than writing out 15 zeros, mathematicians use scientific notation as a shorthand. They write the number 10 with a small 15 next to it to track the zero count efficiently. These names are just a counting system. We are simply using Latin prefixes for 1 through 4 to track how many sets of zeros we've added. As we climb higher, we hit step 5, a quintillion. The quint prefix marks 18 zeros. For a sense of scale, a quintillion is roughly the number of grains of sand on all the beaches on Earth combined. Step 6 is a sextillion, which has 21 zeros. That is more than the total number of snowflakes that fall on our planet every winter. From here, the ladder moves quickly. Step 7, a septillion, 24 zeros. Step 8, an octillion, 27 zeros. This list takes us to step 9, a nonillion, and finally step 10, a decillion, which carries 33 zeros. If we go back to our stopwatch, waiting through a decillion seconds would take us far past the current age of the entire universe. The physical world eventually runs out of objects like sand or snowflakes to count, but the logic of these prefixes allows us to keep quantifying larger spaces indefinitely. This summary table pulls together the relationship between the names, the prefixes, and the number of zeros. When you see a number with 33 zeros, you can now use its name to identify its position on the ladder. It transforms a wall of digits into something readable. This system continues well beyond step 10, reaching toward numbers like the Googleplex. To see the full chart and explore how the ladder continues, visit numaiders.com. Mathematics works by finding the simple patterns that make sense of a scale we could never otherwise imagine.